He's
leave.
Just like deuces.
Don't leave right now.
Fucking got it.
Welcome back to the 90th episode of the Addicted Podcast.
All right, goodbye.
No, why? Just stay for a little bit.
No, I was watching videos. So
it's the 88th episode. It's the Wyatt Lucky episode. We got Wyatt in.
Nope. Goodbye.
Come on.
Run, Wyatt, run.
Come
Yeah,
on.
Good night.
Thank you for joining.
Talk to you later.
I can't believe you heard from Level 90. Oh, he didn't even let me get my bit out. All right. Welcome back to the 88th episode of the Addicted Podcast. That's Hill. I'm Jake.
I am Hill.
Yeah, that is Hill.
Finally made it for the week.
And it's another great day in summertime here in Oregon. We actually have some sun out. Feels nice. Feels good. It feels refreshing. Because I hate the rain.
One of our hosts is apparently getting circumcised.
He's getting something snipped. Marcelle may or may not join us throughout the progression of this episode. If he does, then that's awesome. If not, then you're getting a two-man. You're getting Hill and Jake on a two-man mission tonight. There's no Google Doodle today. Or wait, is there a Google Doodle? There's no Google Doodle today. And it is. I almost said September. It's July 2nd, 2025.
It is.
And guess what we are, Hill? We are fans of the best Call of Duty team on planet Earth. Back-to-back world champions, OpTic Gaming, take two rings in a row.
I was just about to ask you if you saw that.
Yeah! They got 2 rings. Dashy working so hard to finally get one, and then he goes back to back for 2, baby. I was so happy for those guys. After a fucking season of crazy shit, of like 6 team swaps in the beginning because they were going 0-18, they finally got an actually good squad together. These guys are crazy good. And they brought it together in champs. They won worlds back to back. There's a
That's not bad, though.
You know how bands will make those tour shirts that have like the different the different dates on the back? They made one for this one that's the back-to-back world champs shirt or whatever, but it has all 3 years they've won on the back. And the front has like a image of all 3 of the rings, like the designs for the rings.
I mean, I'd be bragging too.
Oh, if they won 3 back-to-back, that would be crazy work. Like that's like winning. It's like winning the Call of Duty Super Bowl. It is absolutely a fucking possibility, but no team's ever done it.
That's very true.
I feel like Dashy has it in him. I feel like Dashy has it in him to win 3.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, there's always that possibility.
Plus, this whole team is young. These are all young guns coming for their title as, like, to lock in their places high ranking on the board for Call of Duty competitive.
Yeah, they got to show what they're made of.
Exactly. Like, none of these guys are old heads who are just there trying to pad their resume anymore. Like, these guys are locked in to make the resume. They're playing like rents do, and that's what we needed. Oh my god, fucking Shotzi and Hook are like a god squad duo. I love Hook. He has deserved to be on OpTic the whole time. He shouldn't have had all the wishy-washy stuff. The back and forth. They should have.
I like Shotzi. I watch him on YouTube every so often.
Shotzi's hilarious. That guy cracks me the fuck up.
I've watched his streams when they do the Call of Duty stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I also watch a lot of DP too.
If you're ever in the mood for a YouTube video, you should watch any of the 1v1s that OpTic does, where they'll have like everyone 1v1 from all the teams. It's fucking funny.
Be a bad watch.
They'll have like hex in some of them. It's really funny to like watch the Halo and Call of Duty people play against each other.
I will
Well,
have to give them a watch.
the one in Halo is my favorite, but that's just because it's Halo. But they've done one in like they recently did one in Call of Duty 4 Remastered.
Did they?
Yeah. So if you liked COD 4, they have one of those as well.
I mean, my favorite was Modern Warfare 3, and that was just because of the Mountain Dew flavor they came out with.
Interesting.
Yeah, drank too much of it, kind of stained your piss.
Is that your favorite Call of Duty in general? Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah. Well, the original. I didn't really like the remake as much.
I really liked the original Modern Warfare 3 as well. I don't meet a lot of people that like that one. But I thought that one was really well put together. It wasn't like they made the maps where the noob tube combo shit was not nearly as bad. Like I hated Modern Warfare 2 and everyone loved Modern Warfare 2 and I never understood. That game was bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it was the worst.
I don't think it was the worst, but that game was bad. I
Fair.
it's like I don't know how to describe it, but have you heard of like the phenomenon where like sequels get worse, but the third one is usually good? I feel like Modern Warfare is the perfect representation of that. I think the first one was the perfect game. The second one fell off, and the third one was almost as good as number one, but not maybe as good.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, for me, Halo 3 was my favorite.
Same. Halo 3 has a special part in my heart for like all of eternity. My first Xbox 360 was the Black Elite. That was like the update after they fixed the Red Ring of Death.
Yeah, I remember going through the Red Ring of Death.
And it was the Halo 3 ODST Forza Horizon, or not Horizon, Forza Motorsport 2 combo.
You know, I have to admit, I did like ODST too.
ODST was my favorite campaign of all time.
The fact you're not some OP fucking Spartan, you are a human who is the pinnacle of what humanity has that's not augmented.
Exactly. Yeah. I also loved the environment, like the nighttime rain, like thundery vibe in the one version of the mode, and then like how they switched on to like it was kind of like it was almost like an RPG Halo where you like went around and did the missions, and it put you in the role playing of those characters. Like I loved that shit. That was such a good idea.
Funny thing, I was watching a thing the other day, and it was talking about how basically it was Dante's Inferno.
Is that a game?
You ever read the
Well,
book?
no, I don't read.
A book called Dante's Inferno. His wife dies while he's in the Crusades, and he has to traverse into hell to save her soul, essentially.
Interesting.
But basically, the whole plot point of ODST was the reminiscent of. I keep forgetting the name. Dante's Inferno. This is a pretty interesting watch. I'd have to find it and share it for you, but it had good points.
Huh. I like when people find connections like that between two things. That'll be a good watch.
There was something else I watched that was kind of similar, and I was like, I never thought of it that way.
I saw a video that was Neil deGrasse Tyson and someone else talking about the connection between the Bible and the Matrix. And it was so well thought out and explained. I was kind of getting locked into the story. It was really good.
I like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He's not only a genius, but he's funny as fuck. He has a sense of humor, and I like that.
Yeah, some of them take themselves way too serious.
Exactly. Like, if you're that smart, don't take yourself that seriously. Just have a good time.
My cousin's that smart. She doesn't take herself that serious.
That's good.
Yeah, from my clan, we have a really smart cousin.
Is she cousin with another cousin?
No, she's like, no, she went to I can't not think of the fucking school right now. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, thank you.
Who's the smartest person in my family? I don't
Thank
know.
you.
It's a tough battle. We got some smart people in my 3-person family.
Said thank you.
You're welcome.
No, Pete said thank you, and I was like, I just said thank you for the food, and then he said, I said thank you. All right, so back to the podcast.
Back to the
Right.
podcast. Yeah, so how has your week been at work?
That wasn't bad. I mean, Tuesday kind of sucked. I was changing a stub roller with the help of one of the other guys. I get up underneath the belts, and there's a bunch of stuff on the roller. Well, it wasn't just stuff. It was roaches and roach eggs that fell on my face.
Oh. Oh, no.
I mean, I kept my calm. It was just one of those. I expect this because of this job, but
No. I will not have it. I would take a break immediately if roaches fell
I
on
stayed
my
calm.
face. I
I
don't
was like,
know how.
I told myself it's not gonna help to freak out.
Oh, not that I'd be freaking out. I'd stay calm, but I'd get up and take a minute.
First thing I did when I got to the shop was go and wash the hell out of my beard.
I'm taking 2 showers that night.
Well, I took a shower when I got home before I took a nap before the concert, and then I took a shower when I got up again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny because after that, I'm on my way to the shop and I feel something crawling up the back of my neck. I was like, "Oh God, don't tell me it's another roach." No, it was a
No.
spider.
Ew.
I was like, Christ, everything's just crawling on
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna say you're getting fucking creeped on. The bug world wants something to do with you. Did you get in bed with a witchy chick? She putting curses
I
on you?
know of. It wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, yeah. But still, gotta keep your
I
eyes
mean, I
out.
seem to bump into some heating people. It's not it wouldn't surprise me. But yeah. So yesterday, Peyton and I went and saw Wu-Tang Clan.
Yay!
That was exciting.
Yeah. I'm fucking pissed I didn't go.
I told you guys to buy tickets and I'd
I
take you up there
know.
with us.
I know. I know.
You guys could have came with us.
I know. I know. I know. I'm so fucking mad at myself because I
I
wanted
didn't
to.
realize that Method Man was 54.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's killing it.
Motherfucker, better shape than I am, and I'm like, ugh. Peyton was like, yeah, you were so excited when he pulled his shirt up. I was like, no, it was one of those. Damn, I'm fucking fat and lazy, and look at fucking Method Man at fucking 54. They're
Yeah.
killing it over here.
I mean, you got to think about it. He's been in the game longer than Eminem, and Eminem's 50.
That is true.
These guys are getting old.
They were doing something. Chris was like, yeah, I don't like Eminem. I was like, I like certain songs of his. He's not the first.
That's funny, yeah.
I also grew up with the Wu-Tang Clan, so
I noticed Chris will take any opportunity to shit on Eminem, so I used it to get to him. And
that's right. Their new worker. I was there the other day. She's like, "Oh my god, I love your tattoos." I was like, "Oh my god, I love yours too."
nice.
I like the new worker. I didn't really talk to her much, but it was like, "Hi." Chris is like, yeah, this fat shit here is one of our techs. If you ever need help, just ask him. I'm like, I don't
Damn.
know. Debatable.
Chris is rude as fuck.
Little brother.
You're like nothing I haven't heard 1,000 times before.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost weight. I don't give a fuck. Call me whatever you want to. Just don't call me late for dinner. Funny though, at work he tries to tell people we're not related, and I was like, you keep saying that.
You keep saying that, yet Ancestry says otherwise.
Well, no, even Ancestry doesn't say we're related. Remember,
Oh.
he's fine, I'm Asian.
Yeah, but it should still have some connection, right?
No, I got a different mom and dad.
Oh yeah. I forgot. It's a whole like thing, yeah.
Peyton and I, yes, but not Chris and I.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But Dwayne and
Wu-Tang
you,
played
yes?
for- No, him and Chris are related.
I've confused myself. It's okay. I got it.
So Dwayne and Chris share mother and father. Peyton and I share everything essentially, DNA wise, because we're twins.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
And then Brandon is Dwayne and Chris's half brother.
Oh. Okay. So you saw
I mean, we
Wu-Tang
all
Clan.
consider. Yep.
That's so.
And then, what the hell was the name of that? No, I forgot the name of that fucking the openers.
Running Jewels or whatever.
No, now you got me all curious. Hold on.
It's like running the jewels. Stealing the jewels. Thieving the jewels.
That was like head of the jewel.
Jewels.
Run the Jewels
Run the jewels.
from Brooklyn. I gotta say, I like their music. They were pretty good.
That's awesome. We love a good opening act.
Yeah, I just forgot they had an opening act, and I was like, I'm still not used to going to concerts with like a headliner and then a band to open.
Mm.
Considering when I used to go to Mayhem Fest, it was just a bunch of bands, so there was no openers.
Yeah. I am still yet to go to a real concert. Well, I've been to like concerts, but not like that.
We'll find one. We'll go to it.
Yeah. But Wu-Tang, they're done.
Yeah, I'm gonna say good luck with that one.
That's a real hit to me that I missed that. I'm not gonna lie. Wu-Tang would have been incredible.
Yeah, like I said when I told you guys about it, I was hoping you guys would get tickets.
I forgot when it was, and then time passed. Fuck.
That's fair though.
And then Marcelle doesn't even show up for the podcast, let alone Wu-Tang.
No kidding.
But other than that, so it was, and then Iron Maiden.
No, that was a couple months ago.
Oh,
Just our seats were much closer.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Yep.
Iron Maiden must have been fucking crazy too.
Oh, I loved Iron Maiden. I have the whole video, or I took one video of them singing "The Trooper" all the way through.
Nice.
The Wu-Tang Clan. I thought they were done singing "Shame on It," and I ended the video, and then they started right back up, and I was like, "Crap!" So I got 2 parts of a video.
What a good song to get a recording of.
Well, they opened with "Bring the Ruckus."
Nice.
I'm like, damn, we got 36 chambers up in here.
Wu-Tang. Now I absolutely have to see the next goddamn band that I see that I want, because I can't be letting these bands retire before I see them.
Yeah, we ain't getting any younger. I mean, you're younger than me, but you know,
We're
you're
not
not getting younger either.
yeah, we're not getting younger. Like, regardless, I'm stuck getting older.
Somebody's like, "Are you the oldest in your group?" I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Until technology finds a way to make us young, I'm stuck in this eternal hell of growing older.
Well, like age-wise, I'm older, but looks-wise, I could pass as one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think anyone in our group looks old.
You met Marcelle?
I don't think he looks old. He
Yeah,
probably
his
look.
age, he's
He probably look.
put out the pasture.
He probably looks the oldest out of us three, but I don't think he looks old.
All the drinking he does.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably because of the drinking, but what can we say? He won't give it up.
He did for a while.
He won't give it up for life.
No, I doubt he'll ever do that. I just remember when he gave it up at one point for a little bit.
That's good.
Didn't last long, but
Didn't last long, but he tried. That's good. That's effort. That's progress in some direction.
that's all we can expect out of people. An attempt.
Exactly. Exactly.
Can't expect everybody just to swap who they are overnight.
Yeah, no. Fuck no. But we've known Marcel for a while now.
Yeah. That we have. And he still concerns me some days.
Oh. Oh, concern is a great word for it.
Yeah. Goddamn Marcel. It's kind of funny though, during the concert, Method Man was talking about in the N-word. He's like, it's all good and fun unless you're white.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
And I'm just kind of sitting there like, well, I'm Asian.
Does it work for me?
No, I was like, yeah, fuck you, whitey. I can say it.
It's all good and fun. Unless you're white.
Well, like I was talking about earlier, this couple was sitting in front of us, and somebody was smoking a lot of weed. And so they packed up and left. And it was like, you spent all this money on the tickets to come see this, and you're leaving because you smell some weed?
Yeah, that's weird behavior. You knew what you
I mean, I
signed up
get
for.
it. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure that daughter was on fucking MDMA, on fucking acid, or she was chugging water like it was a fucking, like she was working out.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, I think they only came for the Run the Jewel.
Were they that
Man,
much of a different vibe?
It felt to me, it felt like they were like more of a techno vibe.
Oh. Okay. That's fair. If they were like a basically, yeah, like a different genre of music, like I could understand that. They just came for the opening act and then they left.
I mean, the dad seemed like he wanted to be there for Wu-Tang.
Well, yeah, he probably grew up with that shit. Wu-Tang.
It was funny though, because Method Man's like, "Where's my '80s babies at?" And he's like, "Where's the '90s kid?" And a lot of people cheered. And then he's like, "2000s." He's like, "Yeah, you doing better than the rest of us. You guys can." It's like, well, yeah, they ain't broken like the rest of us. The rest of us is old as shit. fucking stand up and my hips and everything start popping out of place. Every time I stand up after I do the high trawls and shit, you hear my spine and shoulders popping back into place.
I can
Some
pop
days
my
I just feel
ankle on
old.
command.
I popped my ankle just because of a soccer accident years ago. I think I showed it to you.
Oh, yeah. I can pop my fingers left and right, not just up and down.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's a weird life I live.
Fuck, I guess so.
I have like crinkly skeleton.
Well, you know.
I'm pretty tough. I can put up with a lot, but every once in a while, like one leg hurts a lot, and my body is just crunchy. My skin is soft. I take very good care of my skin, but my skeleton crunchy.
That's fair. Oh, but yeah, no. I mean, of the concerts I've seen this year, and then next month or later this month, Peyton and I have Lucy Darling.
I don't know who that is.
She's a comedian slash magician.
Interesting.
When she asks people stuff, she's like, "Darling, what do you do?"
Ah, she's one of those vibes.
Yeah, I love her TikToks.
Huh. Interesting. I feel like comedy and magician is probably the best two things to combine. If you were to combine two things like that.
A really good magician I used to like before he passed away was the amazing Jonathan.
I don't remember him.
He's the reason I know the whole thing of, hey, you want to see a magic trick? When they say yes, and like, do you like birds? Yeah. Throw a rag over your hand and you fucking rip it off and flip them off.
Oh man, that's funny.
I think he only had one special here in the U.S. for I forgot the name of it, Comedy Central, and then he like stopped doing shows in the U.S.
Huh. Where was he based?
Now it might have not been shows. It might have just been like televised shit. But I think he did shit in Germany.
Oh. Huh. Apparently Germany is very beautiful.
What her? I think I can go there. No.
You're cutting out.
I said I think I can go there as a felon.
Oh, nice.
There's certain countries I can't go to.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
Canada, that's one.
I'm surprised Canada.
I mean, Mexico will take me.
Yeah. That's the more fun country to go to anyways. Canada.
I like Mexico.
Canada cold and boring. I want to go to Mexico.
I remember buying a bunch of tamales from a street vendor, and then he's like, "Oh, you want some water?" I was like, "No, I'm good.
Mm.
I'm not that dumb. Don't drink the water."
Don't drink the water. Whenever you go to Mexico, bring your own water.
Yeah, don't ever drink the water.
Don't drink the water.
I should ask Marcelle if he drank the water while he was over there.
He probably did. To feel like a
No,
native.
I don't think he's that stupid.
I think he might be that stupid. I don't think he is, but he might be.
Maybe he just has his moments.
But like, there's something in me that makes me feel like he would be in the moment and he'd be like, I want to feel like I'm from here, so I'm going to drink the water from here.
I don't know. He keeps saying he's from Woodburn. Every time he says it, I doubt him even more.
He's definitely from Woodburn. I've been there. Lots of Mexicans. They're everywhere.
I've been there too. I mean, well. So I've been training my replacement. I was talking to Ashley, and I was like, "So what am I losing area wise?" She's like, "Well, he's going to be doing the Salem and Corvallis and Albany PMs." I was like, "For the love of God, just let me keep Newport." She's like, "Sure, I can do that."
Nice.
I'm like, "Oh, sweet!" So I could go hang out with my ex-girlfriend.
Yay. That's what we love. We love hanging out with our ex-girlfriends.
Hey, me and Alicia get along just fine.
That's good. That's really good.
It's the ones that were in Albany.
Not so much.
No. I guess they might not be liking not the onsite, the onsite for Albany very much longer.
I saw someone that kind of looked like Nikki today.
She pops up on my Facebook every so often.
She was walking to, I think, Applebee's to work, it looked like. Like she was in work attire. Like she was walking through the parking lot towards Applebee's. I saw her down the street. I was doing a DoorDash for somewhere else. Starbucks, that's what it was. And I saw her walking, the girl walking towards there. She looked familiar, but I couldn't tell if it was someone I knew or not.
Oh, I think she actually finally took me off her Facebook.
Wow.
That or she deleted it again. Or turned it off.
That's crazy work.
I was sitting here thinking about it when you said that, Nikki. I was like, well, I don't think I've seen one of her posts in a couple days.
Did she post frequently?
She was at one point.
Interesting. I like almost never post. I just like repost shit that I like sometimes.
Yeah, I think she turned off that profile or she made a new one.
Damn.
I always thought it was funny that Marcelle and them would bitch about her. I was like, she's not that bad of an employee.
No, she wasn't a bad employee. She was just annoying. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Better than some of the people I've listened to.
I mean, literally, Marcelle is just as annoying. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, he can be real fucking annoying half the time.
Like, I love him. Great friend, but he's fucking annoying too sometimes.
Yeah, he can be.
Like right now, he's not in this podcast. We've done 36 minutes without him.
Well, he just thinks he's cooler. I'll just have to keep reminding him that I saw Wu-Tang and he didn't.
I bet he got that fucking Edgar cut again.
Some of the haircuts that he gets, it's kind of like, why? Like, are you trying to get made fun of?
He has had like 2 haircuts where I'm like, interesting. But I've only ever seen him get his haircut. I think I've only ever seen him get his haircut like 2 or 3 times.
That's fair. Yeah, he had a bowl cut at one point, and I could just stop. I could not help but stare. Like, why? Why would you do this?
He got a bowl cut.
Well, the haircuts. Yeah, like literally looked like you could just put the bowl on his head and just shaved his head.
That's despicable. That's absolutely despicable.
I don't think he's got that one in a while, though. Of course, I'm not at Northeast as much, so I don't know. Oh, the joys of not going to my old building anymore.
Yeah. Well, I was
used to
gonna
go to
ask
that boat.
him. Maybe you know. Did they get the condenser fixed?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, yeah.
Again?
Josh. It was Josh's fault, not Chris's. It was not Stock's fault that it was still messed up.
I mean, I'm not. I'm not trying to pin fault on nobody. I'm just saying it was broken again.
Well, so I heard from them. They said, yeah, Stock messed up. Blah blah blah. Then come to find out, no, Stock didn't mess up. Josh messed up because he didn't listen to Stock.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I guess he had told him to make sure that it was tight.
And it was not tight.
No.
Well, that explains the leak.
Yeah. As soon as I heard that, I was like, Jesus Christ.
They still
Then
got.
Pate just wrote me.
They
Did
still
you
got
put the
another.
Benadryl in the dog food?
What? What?
See, because of the fireworks, you put Benadryl in their food, keeps them
Oh,
calm.
yeah.
And Pate just asked if I had done that, and I'm sitting here like, nope. Nope. Totally forgot about that.
I have these gummies, or they're not gummies. Sorry, these treats for the dog that are for that. They're like CBD. My grandma bought some this year for her dog too, and she gave one to him, Reaper, the other night, and he was fine. But like, I don't know which ones she got. I just know that the ones I got were probably more expensive than they should have been. They work, but
I mean, your guys' pets are your life. Makes sense why you'd want them to not be freaked out.
yeah, I don't want them to be tweaking over no fucking fireworks. Like, as much as I love it, this shit's fucking annoying. Like, I like blowing shit up just as much as the next guy, but like the 3 weeks after, fucking annoying.
Fucking before.
Yeah, that too.
My god damn, folks, it's like, we get it. But you know, the 4th is gone.
Yeah, we got one. We got one. We got one day for it. Just take what you get and move on, please. Please,
It's
just
funny.
take what you
I
got and
was
move on.
listening to these soldiers, and one's like, "Oh God, I have PTSD," and I was like, "That's fine. I get that. It's understandable." Hey, he's like, "People shouldn't do fireworks." I was like, "Now you're kind of crossing the line. Calm down there."
No, now you're pushing the envelope.
Because I don't remember where. I think it was Portland is officially banned fireworks.
Portland has.
Yeah, so you can't buy them or sell them inside the county. If I understood correctly, I was like, that kind of
Huh.
feels like a big overreach of what should be happening here.
Yeah.
I
Like,
can understand the whole doing a drone fucking firework show. That's cool. But the fact that you're even ones that don't even leave the ground, you're banning those.
yeah, that's a little crazy. I was gonna say I would understand it if it was like don't do them in like the actual city boundaries of like where there's businesses, but like,
Yeah, I could get that too.
but not just. Yeah, no, that's kind of crazy. What the fuck?
But yeah, no. So as far as I'm aware, yeah, no cool fireworks are in Portland.
That's rude.
Well, like I said, I get it. You know, some soldiers have PTSD. They don't like the noise,
Yeah.
but you don't cut off your face to appease others.
Mm-hmm.
How I kind of see it.
Uh-huh. Don't change who you are for the rest of the world.
Yeah, fucking Randy.
Fucking Randy.
Yeah, I still don't like Randy.
I mean, there's nothing about Randy worth liking.
No, the fact that your girlfriend or fiance has cancer and you make her walk everywhere.
Despicable. And he works from home, right?
Yep.
Despicable. Diabolical behavior. Diabolical behavior. Um, let's do some Am I the
Slightly.
Assholes.
I'm done.
Let's go with... Would I be the asshole if I asked my boyfriend to get me an anniversary gift?
No.
Uh, I agree. No.
Boyfriend's an asshole for not just getting you a gift.
Yeah, kind of. If you've been together a year, he should have, like, something for you.
If you've been
But,
together long enough and they don't get you a gift without prompts, really
yeah.
starts to question your relationship.
Yeah. And a gift doesn't necessarily mean, like, a physical item. It doesn't mean, like, one specific thing. Like, a gift to everyone is different. But,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Like, for some people, it could be, like, getting their favorite drink. Some people, it could be, like, a stuffed animal. Some people, it could be a back massage. Some people, it could be going to dinner. Like, whatever that gift is, like, have something for them. You've been together for a year. Pick up the
Yeah,
fucking
show some
ball.
pride in your relationship.
Pick up the ball, bro. Um, am I the asshole for arguing with my girlfriend for falling asleep?
Yes.
Uh huh.
Yeah, you better have a goddamn good reason why you yelled at somebody that fell asleep.
He didn't say yelled at. He said argued with, but I would assume yelling was involved.
Well, either way, if they fell asleep and you're yelling at them, start questioning your relationship. Do you really want to be in that relationship? One thing
Uh,
I can't stand is people yelling at people for no reason.
okay, so we have a reason, and I will let you debate this. This is usually not an issue, but today I really needed her to stay awake. Once once a week I work in a different city, 3+ hours away. 3 hours there, 3 hours back plus traffic. And while I was on my way back home, my car battery died. I was still an hour away and it was already dark out. I had to wait until someone nice showed up and was able to jumpstart my car. While this was happening, I was on the phone with my girlfriend, so I let her know I was on my way back and to keep an eye on my location just in case something else happens with my car. She said okay. When I got home, I called her to unlock the apartment complex gate. She's the only one that has the gate access, but she didn't pick up the phone. I called her again over and over. It kept ringing with no answer until I finally used our blank camera to yell her name and wake her up. When I got in, I went off on her about falling asleep while she was supposed to be keeping an eye on my location. She's also well aware that I don't have the gate access. She knows
Yeah,
that.
I think they're the asshole.
You still think he's the asshole?
You don't have to yell at, or you don't have to get mad at somebody for something like that. If it's late at night, and you don't know, they could have got up early for work.
I, I, I was. So here's the thing. I was being a little bit of an asshole myself, and I was trying to leave out the first sentence because it kind of helps her case a lot. But I kind of feel for this guy. Getting locked out of your apartment complex kind of sucks.
I get that, but the thing is, we don't know what she does for a living.
Yeah. So she works long hours. And once she gets home and lays down on the couch or the bed, she's out. She is a very heavy sleeper. That was like the first part.
Yeah,
She,
see, he's an asshole.
she said, "Sorry, I tried to stay awake, and I went off on her, saying that it doesn't look like she tried at all." Okay, yeah, he is the asshole. Yeah, he is definitely the asshole. Let's see what the
Told you.
comments say. these people are
Highly
saying
doubt anybody's.
not the asshole.
Well, they're assholes too. After hearing that whole story, they think he's not the asshole. Fucking pain. Don't forget to give them their meds tomorrow. Yep, definitely won't.
You are not the asshole, but is your girlfriend okay? That's pretty unsustainable for any length of time, surely. For your relationship, for her work, for her health, or really anything.
Still, if I were her, I'd get the fuck away from him as fast as I could.
Yeah, like if you're working that much and you're a tired person, you sleep a lot, you probably shouldn't be with someone who's working cities away and like needs you to be awake. Like that's just not a sustainable relationship in my eyes.
Yeah.
I feel like that is just a bad combination for them. Not that either one of them are bad people, because like I would be irritated too, but also if you're in a situation where you don't have access to your own apartment, like probably shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but the thing is, it's like everybody has a job, everybody's working, and trying to keep people up who've been up for, let's say, somebody that works 20 hours in a fucking day, and then they have a day off. You're not helping anything, and then they yell.
Yeah. To like actually get angry about it is kind of crazy.
That's why I call them the asshole. I
can,
understand, he asked her nicely, but it's like you can't expect somebody to stay awake.
Yeah. And also like being upset is one thing. Getting angry and like going off on them is a totally separate thing.
Yeah. But
like,
everybody's different. I mean,
yeah. You could have definitely went into that situation and just been like, well, I slept in my car for the night or whatever, and now like I'm upset with her because she couldn't let me in, but like there's nothing I can do about it.
see, and I would have totally understood that.
I feel like personally, like I feel like that would have spoke more volumes than like going off on someone, because there's nothing you can do.
But instead he goes off on her.
Mm-hmm.
Part of communication is understanding things are going to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
It's how you react to that situation.
Part of a relationship is like learning to figure things out without explosive reactions.
Yeah.
The only time I see fit for that level of reaction is life or death scenarios.
For his, it wasn't even that.
Yeah, no. It's like sleep in your car, dude. Get over it. Like, be irritated, sure, but like, you don't gotta go off on them.
Yeah.
I've been that guy too many times that I learned my lesson. Like that shit's just, it doesn't work. Am I the asshole for insisting our custody agreement states no partners can move in for the first 3 months following physical separation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy work. Because now you're trying to control something outside of your child's life.
Oh, wait. Maybe we're looking at this one differently.
What?
Say it again?
Am I the asshole for insisting our custody agreement states no partners can move in for the first 3 months following physical separation?
That's a tough one. But I understand why he says it, because you're basically bringing in a brand new person into their just child's life. And what are the odds of you sticking together and this not just being some fling?
Especially when we worked long enough for us to have a child together.
Yeah.
No, I get that. Yeah.
I mean, my ex-wife literally jumped into bed with her current boyfriend.
Uh, yeah, like I don't think they're an asshole for that, but I think it's wild to put it into the whole custody agreement. I think it should just be a conversation. Like,
No, no, because there's some that'll literally go just do whatever.
fair enough. Yeah, it's not like I can really speak on this topic. I've not been in this situation, so I don't know. I just, I have a hard time seeing myself in that situation if I was in it. But
That's fair. But yeah, no, literally, like I know more than go to jail, and she's moving my children into this guy's house.
see, now that is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty insane work. Just yeah.
So to say I was a little irritated. It's like these are my children, and you're just moving in some random guy's house. Like I get it, that's the guy you were cheating on me with, but you don't just move my children into some guy's house.
Yeah, that's like a whole different barrier. Moving them into someone else's house is crazy.
Of course, now her and her ex best friend, I guess, are having all these issues, and it's just like, oh, well, that sucks. Glad I don't have these issues.
Um, so this is one that I am just gonna off the rip say yes, you're an asshole. Am I the asshole for wanting my friend to stop talking about her abusive mother?
That's
You
that's a
should
tough one.
you should support her talking to a therapist about it.
But if you're the only person that they know, I can understand why they want to talk to you.
Exactly. If you're the only person they trust to talk about that thing, literally get over yourself. Get over yourself. You're not in that situation. Let them vent and let them talk about it.
Yeah,
You don't have to go home to that.
because it's one of those, you're their safe person.
Exactly. If you're someone's safe person, you better be the goddamn best safe person you can fucking be.
Yeah, instead be an asshole. I mean, Jesus Christ, come on, folks. I mean, if one of you two came up to me and were like, "Hey, I got something I need to talk to you about," I'd be there for you because we're friends. I'm gonna listen to you talk.
I mean, even if I brought it up 5, 6, 8 times, like I have about one particular person, like you still listen to me. Even when
And
it
I do.
irritates me that I do it.
I've literally told you I don't care.
I know. And that's what good friendship looks like.
That's true too.
Oh shit. Am
What?
I the asshole for hanging up on my parents after they couldn't pay back what they owed me? My parents borrowed $700 from me last month and have only paid half of the amount they owe me. This may be a small amount for some, but I've been living independently for almost a year now. I live abroad and pay for all my own expenses. While the 700 wouldn't really affect me financially, what irks me is that they don't follow the deadlines that they set. They initially said they'll pay me back in full the week after, which became 2 weeks, then 3 weeks, but they can only pay back $350. The rest they'll pay me back this week. Now I just called them to remind them about the remaining $350, and they said they can only pay me back in another 2 weeks.
No, you're not the asshole, but your parents are, and you should learn not to trust them.
Yeah. Just because they're your parents doesn't mean you can trust them. Some people can trust their parents, and that's good for them. But
I would not trust their parents, and I would not give them money.
yeah, I would learn from this experience and never give them money again.
Even if they're like, "Hey, can you spot me?" No, no.
Nope, we learned from last time. That's exactly like it sounds fucked up, but that is exactly how I say it to people who fuck me over with shit like that. Is they'll ask me and I will straight up tell them, no, I learned from the last time that this isn't going to go well.
Yes, I've listened, I've learned, and no.
And I am judging.
Yeah, I am judging you hard.
I had this one guy, I won't call him out because I don't want to be too much of a dick, but he asked me about paying him for a tattoo. And like his rate's completely reasonable. No problem with that. He then proceeded to ask me to pay him like pretty much days, if not like a week before he could even come do it. And I'm like, that's weird. I understand some people get like a down payment and then like,
yeah,
because it's an appointment or whatever, but this is just like a regular friend. He's going to come to my place. And I'm like, whatever, like I'll spot you the money a little ahead. And then he did like part of it or finished like the outline. And then later on asked me to spot him more money for something. And
hell no.
And tried to like relate it back to the tattoo. And I was like, no, this is where we're at in the situation. Like, until you get this done, like, no. No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Fuck off.
And then I had another guy who, like, did nothing but avoid me. He's friends with two different people I know. And two different people I was very close friends with at the time. Not nearly as close with them now, but I was very close with them at the time. And he knew both of them. And he, like, avoided every opportunity to hang out with me. He avoided every opportunity that I offered to, like, drive him home from work or whatever. He literally avoided any amount of time to spend with me ever. The only time I ever spent with him was when me and one of the people went into his place where he worked to talk to him for a little bit. And
he's one of those kind of guys.
And then the next time I saw him was when he worked at the Freddy's I worked at for a little bit before he threatened a manager, like did a whole bunch of other shit and got fired. And now
he seemed like a very smart guy.
And now I'm pretty sure he's on the banned list from that store because he like stole keys to one of the cabinets. After he got fired. Like at some point he came in and like took him or some shit. I don't know.
He's getting stupider and stupider as you talk about him.
Oh. I can't go too far into it or I'll start crashing out. But he asked me randomly one day, like months after we hadn't talked, he just randomly messages me, hey, will you buy me a pack of cigarettes? And I'm like in the middle of doing something across town. And I'm like, no, dude, like we're not close enough friends for you to ask me to do that shit. And I'm busy. And he was like, all right, whatever, no worries. Like he was obviously irritated because he's like that kind of dude. But and then continues time goes on. He ends up working at Freddy's. And then months after that incident where he got fired from Freddy's and I'm working at Bottle Drop, he fucking messages me. He goes, oh, I see you've been doing tattoos for so-and-so. Will you do one for me?
Fuck you.
Doesn't tell me he's going to pay me for it. Doesn't say anything like, please, would you like? It's like basically a statement, kind of, that's formed in a question. And I told him, I was like, first of all, you've avoided, like, I straight up explained to him exactly what I'm explaining to you. I was like, I explained, like, I tried to take you home from work. I tried to hang out with you. I tried to, like, build any kind of friendship with you, and you've avoided me at every moment. And now, like, the only two things you've ever asked me for is to buy you something and to do a tattoo for you. And I was like, no. I honestly, I would appreciate it if you just did not message me anymore. Just forget my number. And he like crashed out, threatened my life. Hill, I'm not kidding you.
Jesus.
Threatened my life. Started losing his shit. Crash out, like sending me messages over fucking Facebook of him screaming. Kind of crash out. Calling my number at work. I'm sitting there running bags, laughing my ass off because he's so stupid. And he's
Oh my
like,
god, is this fucking Boatman?
he went to someone who knew Boatman. He went to Freddy's because he thought I still worked there, and he's like, on site, bro. As soon as I see you, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like losing his shit. And I'm like, I'm laughing because I'm like, I don't even work there anymore.
Fucking some people.
Yeah. So I don't even know why I told that story now. What were we talking about?
The family.
Oh. Yeah.
But still, I mean, get off your chest. That was free.
That was wild. I don't know how I got that.
Some of the people that you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy can burn in hell. If I ever see him in person, I am going the opposite direction because I want nothing to do with that motherfucker.
That makes sense, though.
Would I be the asshole for telling my BFF I don't want to start a business with him?
No, just be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Just lay down like why you don't think it would work out, and like allow them to rebuttal. But if it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. I don't think you're the asshole for having those feelings.
No, it's called boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. I had to end business with many people because like I tried something that I had been warned not to multiple times.
That's fair, though.
And guess what? I did it again. But this time, I took the right shot. This time I found the right person.
Well, it's like the job thing. I told you not to do it. Didn't think you would. I mean, you lasted longer than I thought you were going to.
Wait, what?
Told you it's cold calls. When you and I talked about your job.
Yeah, it's not cold calls, but it's like the same. Yeah.
It's cold calls with more steps.
Literally.
Quite literally steps.
Literally, yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. No, you were right. You were 110% right.
I just know you. We've known each other long enough.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for telling my sister she can't have my food even if I offered a little to my mom?
No, because you offered it to the mom, not the sister.
Yeah, what the fuck? No. Not the asshole.
Oh, it's so weird having today off.
Yeah?
Yeah, I woke up today and I was like, oh yeah, I don't work today.
You don't have to work tomorrow after your appointment, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
I just have, well, I'm supposed to have lunch with somebody tomorrow. See if that still happens.
Yeah, good luck with that. Eating lunch after going to the dentist is a crazy move.
Lunch is at 2. My mouth will start getting its feeling back about that time.
I hope so. It's been a long time since I've done it, but I remember it going for a lot longer than I expected.
I'm one of those people where it doesn't really last as long.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I that's a good point because when I did it, I was too young and I didn't have a tolerance for anything at the time. Now it probably wouldn't last that long. That's a good point.
Somebody told me something to look up, and I forgot the name, but it kind of describes best because like you'll get the injections to numb your mouth, and they don't last as long. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So this is going to
Which is
be
good and bad.
what? Oh,
I said, which is good and bad.
yeah.
What
So
were you gonna
this
say though?
this is where I'm going to do the selfless promotion for Level 99 Music. If you check out Level 99 Music on YouTube, the 3 newest beats are Alien, which was formerly known as Less Gunshots. That was the original title of the beat. I renamed it to Alien.
Less gunshots.
Yes. Marcelle told me to do a beat with less gunshots, so I did another beat with gunshots. It's called Alien, formerly known as Less Gunshots. There's Crow's Nest and Motion. All those beats came out at 5 a.m. today. Let me refresh the page. Motion has exactly 1 view. That's despicable. You guys need to go give Motion some love because Crow's Nest has over 10 views. Alien has over 20 views. Why the fuck does Motion have 1 view? Y'all need to lock in and give Level 99 some love. Level 99 Music on YouTube. They deserve your love. Good people. They make the intros and the outros for this channel. And yeah. Music make music, make money.
But yet they don't make me a Halloween song for free.
No, they don't do anything for free.
Even though we're friends.
I mean, I'm friends with them and they won't do anything for me for free.
You do your own shit. Why the fuck would they do it for you?
Oh my god, Wyatt cracked me up earlier. The level 99,
Yeah, I was like,
the level 99 guy's got in my stream and he actually commented. I'm like, that's crazy.
like he said it, and my brain wasn't equating it was you guys. I was like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
And then he's like, Jake's not in here, is he? I was like, no. I keep with the
I wish
oh, god damn it.
What?
He's like, oh, god damn it. That ruined the joke. And I was like, oh, that's right. Jake and Marcelle are level 99.
I should have, I wish I had started recording earlier and just played it off like we weren't doing the podcast and then later told him that he was part of it. Because Wyatt's a riot.
Well, you could have got him if you had just not said anything.
Literally, I could have had him for a bit. I know him too well, and I should have just done it and been like, oh, like 30 minutes in, been like, you've been a part of this podcast and you've been a great co-host.
Hey, thanks, Wyatt.
Unlike Marcelle, who wanted Wednesdays and then doesn't show up on a Wednesday.
Well, maybe he's out giving Dome to one of his homies because he's a fucking jackass. I don't know. Mister, let's do the podcast in. And I am all in agreement for it, and then he just doesn't show up.
Literally for an hour doesn't show up.
Oh, longer than that, because he wrote me back at 7:30 saying he was getting a haircut.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was like...
It's now 10:30. Oh, God, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Well,
I saw the time.
This has been a lovely episode of the Addicted Podcast, episode 88, right?
Oh, I forgot to mention, at the concert, I got a t-shirt and a bandana.
Is it a Wu-Tang bandana?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking sick. Let's go.
The shirt has a fucking honeybee on it. I was like, all right, I'm down.
Okay.
I like the look of it.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah, we
wait.
spent a little bit more that we were going to.
There was one other thing we have to do. Song of the week.
But oh shit.
Which I have a specific one that I've been waiting to do for like 4 days because I've been listening to it a lot. Have you heard of Ren?
Yes.
Have you heard of Token?
Yes.
They made a song together that hits my soul so deeply, I had to put it as Song of the Week. It's called What Does Your Love Look Like? And it's getting added to the playlist immediately.
Mine is 96 Quite Bitter Beings.
It's called 96.
The number is 96.
Quite Bitter Beings.
Quite Bitter Beings by CKY.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing two versions of it, but neither of them say what the difference is.
I do not know.
This is like the weirdest thing Spotify's ever done because it says 96 Quite Bitter Beings song by CKY, right? And it's a different cover, album cover, whatever. The second one is 96 Quite Bitter Beings by a song by The Dead South. Obviously not the right one, right? The third one down, 96 Quite Bitter Beings, song by CKY, completely different album cover. But neither of them say it's explicit. Neither of them tell me how long it is. Oh, wait, this one is Quite Bitter Beings, CKY, Volume 1. And this one is Volume 1 remastered plus bonus tracks. That's the album differences, I guess.
Huh.
He has two different albums with the same song. Interesting. Or they're not two different albums. It's Volume 1 but remastered. Okay. We're going to do the remastered one.
That's fine.
Adding to Song of the Week. It's just ADD Song of the Week. Or SOTW on Spotify.
Yeah, I only started listening. I kept hearing the song because of Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, I love Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Well, because of that song kept popping up, and I was like, "What the hell?"
I also really liked fuck, what was the one that they had a version of it on the DS? Because I had like a game. It wasn't Skate. It was like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, but it was on the fucking Nintendo DS Lite.
Oof. Oh God, I don't remember now.
But it's the one that everyone always like gets the Green Day songs from.
Oh my God, I can't think of it. I know what you're talking about.
I want to call it like Pro Skater American Graffiti, but I know that's not right because American Graffiti is a movie.
It'll come. Watch, it's gonna come to me in the morning when I get up.
It's I'm gonna look it up. I'm just gonna look it up. I have a computer in my hands called a phone. I'm gonna look it up. Tony Hawk Pro. Was it just Pro Skater 2?
Yes.
Okay. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I thought it had like a fucking fancy title at the end of it.
No, I don't think so. There's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, 4, Tony Hawk Underground.
Oh, I'm thinking American Skateland. Tony Hawk's American Skateland.
That was a fun game too.
I think I had that one, and I had Pro Skater 2 on the N64, I think.
I remember when we were kids, my cousin first introduced Tony Hawk's to us. But all we had at the time for the PlayStation was the original demo to that first level of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I made it my mission to score as high as I could, and I scored fucking this. I think I finally hit 1,000,000. It was like, ugh, never again.
Never again. Yeah, those were the days playing like a pro skater game and trying to get the highest score you could on a mission, and then just being like, once you get there, you're like, fuck this shit. I'm doing another one, but not this one
Also,
ever again.
it's partly why I got so competitive, and it's like I don't want to be competitive.
Oh, I think the first game that got me competitive was Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock.
Oh God.
I locked into that shit. I think I've told Marcelle this before, but I don't know if you've heard this story. My mom came downstairs once. We lived in like a townhouse apartment. Came downstairs once to me on the couch, doing the air motion of playing Guitar Hero without the guitar in my hand while sleeping. Like I had passed the fuck out and I was dreaming of playing Guitar Hero.
Well, you know,
I fucking loved that
yeah,
shit.
I was never like that, but I once two-starred a song.
Oh. What was it
And
like? How many stars was it? Three?
well, it's 5, but
5?
yeah, three is like the minimum. There were certain songs you could literally hit a 2-star.
Oh, I don't think I ever did a song that I didn't try to get the max stars on.
This is when I was first learning how to do expert, but I was doing oh, whatchamacallit? Bass, not guitar.
Oh, interesting. I don't know if I fucked around with bass.
Because at the time, Justin and them were did the guitar, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, you're doing
I
like
was like,
Rock Band.
no, it was Guitar Hero.
And it had two different things? I don't remember that. Probably because I
Pretty
played
sure it
alone.
did. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I could be thinking my games wrong too. But either way,
uh, yeah. I remember getting to like the Fire and the Flames and trying to fucking roast that song. I loved Guitar Hero.
Justin did the whole rubber band trick on the fucking top note, so he could push the other ones.
Oh, no, I never did none of that cheating ass shit.
That's how he beat it the first time, and everybody was like, "Well, how'd he beat it?" And I was like, "Well, you know," and they're like, "He did, didn't he?" I was like, "Yeah, he did."
You gotta get that finger game up, brother.
Well, I remember playing at my cousin's house once in front of the kids, and they're like, "Damn, you're really good at this game." I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm decent. I'm not the best. I'll never claim to be the best."
There's a really funny clip of a guy doing one of the hard songs on Guitar Hero, and he's like fucking ripping through that shit, and it's his I imagine it's his like his girlfriend or someone looks over at him and she goes, Can you do that to me later? She goes, damn, can you do that to me later? And he's still rocking the song full confidence. He goes, no, I'm busy.
Oh God.
It's like the funniest fucking clip.
No, I'm busy. Come back later.
He's got shit to do. He ain't got time for that shit. Well,
You think that's your girlfriend? You'd be like, "Yeah, yeah, baby, I got you." Instead, no, I'm busy.
Nope, I'm busy. I'm mastering the next song. Try again later.
Yeah, come back later.
Yep. And then after he's mastered like 3 songs, he'll be like, all right, and then he'll get like 5 minutes in and go, oh babe, my fingers are tired.
I don't know if I can keep doing this.
I gotta put it in now. My fingers are tired. Let me stick it in.
I don't think I've ever met anybody like that.
What do you mean?
Oh, my fingers are tired.
Oh.
Like, oh, you a bitch?
Yeah. One time I was fucking going at it, and this girl asked me 2 different times, "Are your fingers not getting tired?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." Worst case scenario, I switch hands and I'm gonna keep going.
Worst case scenario for me, my fucking oh my god, I can't remember my condition. Whatever the fuck that thing, the fucked up part of my hand is. It'd probably be the only issue.
Mm.
Cannot think of the name of it now. It just left me, and I was just about to say it.
The proudest moment I've ever had is making a girl squirt with my left hand, and she didn't even realize I made her squirt. She
How
looked,
the fuck?
yeah, I was going at it, and then like we were both about to go to bed, but I was horny as fuck, so I started fingering her, and then like she made quite a mess in her underwear, and she goes, "Did you just make me fucking squirt?" And I'm like, yeah, I did. She's like, God damn it, I have to change. And I'm like, well, Daddy came to bed.
I haven't said somebody told me they love me in a long time. That's a lie. My kids always tell me that. Love you, Dad. Love you too.
That's good.
You gonna come pick us up? No. 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 Pretty sure Mom would call the cops on me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't.
And I was like, soon though.
Yep. You'll get it all figured out.
Yeah, that attorney gave me all sorts of keywords to use and what not to use. It's like, Jesus Christ.
He gave you fucking notes. He was like, you better take these in.
Yeah, she was like adamant about words that I'm allowed to use and words I'm not allowed to use when I'm talking to the children.
That means you got a good lawyer.
Well, technically, they're not representing me. She was just giving me advice, and it was like, all right, that's fair.
I mean, still, like that, yeah. I guess that just means you met a good person if they're not even representing you and they gave you that advice.
Well, because it was for the felons program. They called me and were like, you got 40 or 30 minutes, but she talked to me for about 45.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, all right, damn, fuck, she's just giving me extra time. Let's do it. Be ready for court. Just finished all the rest of the other shit I need to do for it. Got to make sure my witnesses are ready on Monday.
Yup.
But I guess she's coming back from vacation to do this. The judge is coming back from vacation. I'm like, excuse me? Why the fuck would you want to leave your vacation to come deal with me and my ex-wife?
That is kind of stressful. Like,
I
you
don't
just got
even want
back
to be
from
there
a
to deal with
vacation.
me and my ex-wife. Like, it's like your weekend and you're coming back early?
For me?
Yeah, I was like, make this shit make sense. So
Well,
that was funny. The judge apologized.
yeah. That is hilarious.
All the times I've been in front of a judge, that's the first time I've ever had that happen. But I took that apology.
Well, we'll see you next week on the next episode of the Addicted Podcast. Where you'll
I've
get
been ill.
I've been Lazarus, where you'll get the inside scoop on the further story of what's going on in Hill's life. And hopefully you'll get an insight into Marcelle's.
Yep. Does he like it up the bum? Who knows? We'll find out next week.
Probably.
Park a mag truck in that bitch.
I've been Lazarus.
I've been Hill.
Yeah.
You're a colorful character.
Our colorful comedic character. Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good one.
Peace.
All right. I will